for a whole day, probably not even going to know the way home. So that is very, very not good. What is up, humans? This is the Diamond Invader, and welcome back to How to Minecraft. And we have some gold right here, digging for gold. So now I am in the caves. I've been in here for quite some time. Here is my haul. I have 3.5 stacks of cobblestone, 1 stack of gold, about 3.5 stacks of iron, and 11 diamonds. So today, I'm just going to assume that I definitely have enough time, but most likely I won't. So I'm going to, after I'm done with this cave here, I am also going to see if I can eventually find my way back up. I've been in here for a whole day and still haven't reached the end of this cave. And it's a cave near the base too. It's not the ravine. Don't worry about that. We can both, all of us, mine in there together. So that would be fine. But this is all of the stuff. A creeper, 2 different ones, blew me. And I almost died in here with all of the stuff. Which is really, really bad because I have no clue where I am and how to get it back. Since I'm completely lost on how to even get to the surface right now. But anyways, this episode I'm hoping that maybe we can make an enchanting table. I was going to show you how to make a nether portal without using a diamond pickaxe, but I want an enchanting table now, so I'm going to need a diamond pickaxe for that. And there was a glitch that was in really old versions. It doesn't work anymore, but I figure I might as well tell you that if you use a piston and a torch, it can move any block, including bedrock, which is unbreakable, found at the complete bottom of the world, and is covering the void, which kills you, and there's nothing you can do about it. You can't get out of it once you fall in. So luckily, an unbreakable block is covering that. Right there, skeleton. There we go. So, and another fact that is kind of self-explanatory, but I figure I should still mention anyways, is never, under any circumstances, no matter how much you want to, never ever dig straight down like that. Instead, do something like that and then this. Dig 2 at once, because you can then fall into lava or find an underground ravine, because those spawn as well, and die a fall diamond there, which is really bad if you don't have a base yet or just seem to be going really far, because with all things in Minecraft, you are eventually going to exhaust your resources, possibly. Even though it could take years for that to happen, but still. You can exhaust it, all the ones near your base. Alright, where was I? Not gonna bother get that. Actually, I am going to need a whole bunch of iron for what I plan to do, which is making a rail system all the way back to my original base. Just because I want to see Marvin again. I did visit him once to get some snow that I already have back at my base. So I figure I might as well just say that as well. And I'm almost out of food as well. And I don't have much coal, and I really want to get some because it's just better this way, in my opinion. But you can always use like a tree farm to go and do that. But I figure since I'm here, I might as well get as many as I can. So that should be really nice. And I'm going to make like a cut here because I think I'm going to be spending quite a lot of time in this cave here. In fact, I decided to do this before I even finished the other two semi-automatic farms because I did not have enough iron. I definitely have enough now though, so that is really nice. Like golden skeleton. That reminds me, I have some golden armor that I got from one of these creatures. Ooh. It's actually a chest plate as well. But golden armor that I got from one of them. And it was enchanted with really good stuff, and I can show you how to repair it once I get back. And head around the corner and surprise! Oh, surprise me with a shot back. Alright. Let's go ahead and put this here. No one's coming, so let's get this iron and begin our expedition off. By the way, I have not found one just yet in this series. However, I forgot to mention one more structure that usually spawns, which is mine shafts. They are these incredible cave-like structures, and you can find rails in them as well as special loot that's inside a... what are they called? Trolleys? I know I just said it. A rail cart system. I think that's what they're called. I have no... I could just find out right now. Right, minecart. Okay. Also, on a side note, I have no clue what I pressed to show durability and all of that, but it just shows up all the time, so I have no clue what I pressed. If I did, I would tell you. Oh, there's more mushrooms. I can also make a mushroom farm, which should be quite an easy one to make. Right, I am nearly out of wood as well, so that is not good. Alright, good. I should make myself a stack of torches by that. That's the crafting recipe in case you wanted to know. Alright, so... in fact, my inventory... do not know if you can see that, but half of my screen just broke. I'll see it in editing. Maybe. But it's fixed right now. But yeah, that's been happening. My entire screen is fuzzy. So I have no clue. It's just broken and glitchy. But hey, it's fine. I can deal with it. Pretty sure there was a way I missed. It was supposed to go this way. No? Alright, back up here then. Because I know I missed some place. I honestly have no clue. Okay, it's here. Yeah, I can't even pick up the string here. Alright, it's a mob. Alright, let me explain to you two mobs that normally don't spawn but do spawn in the overworld. And that is the cave spider. They only spawn in the mine shafts, and there's something called a stronghold, which you can find with an eye of ender. That's a ender pearl and some blaze powder, I believe. and they point you into the direction of where the stronghold is, and that is where you can get to the end. We will be doing that in the season eventually, but we are going to cover all of the basics. I forgot to pick up the crafting table. Going to have to craft another one. You know what? I'm eating this flesh. Saving me a bit of bread. Can pick that up, I guess. Doesn't seem to be anywhere close, and I ain't going too far back just to get that. When I have wood, so just going to put this down. Do this. Craft a few sticks. By the way, gold spawns like in these levels, like level 28 and lower, but I think I was higher than that, so let's say level 30 or 40 and lower. So about that much. Guess what I found? That's right, sunlight. I have finally found sunlight, which is very good because my inventory is just about full. And on account that I've been in this cave for a whole day, probably not even going to know the way home. So that is very, very not good. So yeah, just going to grab the rest of this iron until I am completely full. Then I'm going to call it a day. Not with the video, but just like with mining. Phew! Alright, so that's good. And let's just keep this going, hopefully. Silverfish spawns in strongholds. Well. Looks like I've just accidentally found myself a stronghold. How convenient that I was just speaking of it. Let's just write down the code. Okay, so that's that. And these are one of the only places you can get these kinds of bricks, mossy stone brick, which is really, really nice. We're gonna save this to explore in a whole episode. Like, we are getting to end game stuff right there, and I do not feel too good about just like exploring it in the second half of it. So maybe we will do that next episode, and then I could show some stuff that you can do after all of that. We really need full diamond stuff that's enchanted as well before we should go and tackle a stronghold and then the end. Okay. Okay. Alright, well, I'm full of iron. I do not really want to... Actually, I can throw away the sticks and the furnace. You know what? Just going to get rid of all the torches, so I am tempted to look back here once again. Alright. And then we're going to head back up to the darkness of the night. Alright, let's just build some of this here, saying this is where the stronghold is. Get in here, future invader. And one tall one to make sure that I do not miss it. Time to check what the name of this one is. Okay, it's a savanna biome. Alright, here's the village. Wait a second, it wasn't. Okay, so we found another village. Yeah, looks like these humans are out of luck. I already occupied one. But you know what? If they live and I build the rail card system, because I think I'm pretty close to it, then I will immigrate these ones over to my area. Assuming they can use rail cards. I'm pretty sure they can. And so let's get the cords. I go inside of this one. Alright. That's a much better deal. Okay, so that's where the other one is. Get out of the door before I decide to leave it open. Alright, get back in there. Get back in there. Alright, so I guess my village is this way. And this is where I entered, so the village is that way, so that means my village is really, really close by. You can see it right over there. Two villages built that close together probably have no clue that the other exists. Or they're just two separate colonies. They will be joined eventually. By the way, this is how the finished product looks. This is how it is. Let me just demonstrate how it works quickly. Water flows down. This should be enough. Goes down through here. Move, creeper. Move. Oh, good gracious. Alright. Going to use that to just move it all down there nice and smoothly. Pop this creeper. And someone stepped on that. Let's get rid of this one as well. There we go. And all of the carrots go down to here, which it did. Works for me. Darn it. I pick that up, put down there. You know, in hindsight, I should have kept the second one there. I also moved one of the golems into here. His name is Mr. Sage. Alright, so they call him Mr. Sage. Alright, excellent. He can be the test subject for zombie humans. They shoot. Alright, I was going to show you was all of the stuff there, because I had like a pumpkin farm on this side. I repurposed their regular normal farms into this more efficient one for myself. Anyways, normally you would have to wait and just do two of these at the same time with a furnace. My super furnace, you can do an entire chest full like so. Just put all of this multiple items you want in there. Let's do some cobble as well. Add some coal to this furnace. Refills automatically, adds that automatically. Then we can just add the rest into what we needed here. And boom. Now all I need to do is go back, find myself a lava system, Oh my, 19 minutes. Alright, we're gonna find ourselves a lava system and do this quickly this episode. Ooh, enough for a diamond chest plate. Maybe, just maybe. Alright, but anyways, do this. Not that. Alright, this. Let's go get ourselves some obsidian. Going to need 4. And it takes such a long time to do so. Like so. And finally. And that's roughly how much you'll get from one farming there. And then just gotta replant them. So it saves it, cuts the time in half. Let's just do this. And if only these humans could help me out with the farms. They've built farms, but yet they do not want to maintain them. I'm missing 1 pumpkin seed, so that can go there. Farm these. And excellent. And we are going to cure this one eventually. So if you see one of those first, you can possibly start your own village. I'm just going to hope he doesn't despawn, because you usually need something in their hand to keep them from despawning, but that should do it. The zombie died and dropped these. So that's pretty neat. I don't think I can dye them without keeping the while keeping the enchantment. So that's that. Reach the other village and realize, what the heck am I doing? My village has a blacksmith where it has 2 pieces of lava, so I can just use that. Alright, there we go. He got a little bit upset. Oh well. It's for the good of this place here, this village. Okay, librarian, I hope you don't mind me taking some of your books. I am going to need one. And just get this and a books. Go close that and let's see what we can do. You can get better enchantments with better bookshelves, but I do not really feel like building all of that, so boom, done. Enchantor. And let's just put this in the basement. Just because, put this here. Just enchant something. Just make some. I want enchanted diamond chestplate. I need lapis. Okay, there we go. Let's go for protection. Alright, that's good, and that's how you do that. I can't leave that in there. Alright, let's keep that. Okay, so this episode we've learned cave facts while mining, found ourselves a stronghold, but are going to wait to explore it. And we've also began enchanting, so that will be very, very good. So hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to probe the like button, invade the subscribe button for more videos such as this one. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to share this with your allies and comment down below. And until next time, Invader out.